So I recently got two pairs of Adidas running shoes. They look very similar, but they are very different on feet. Wanted to give you guys my 2 cents on both of the models. This is the Adidas Adizero Boston 12, and this is the Adidas Adizero TAKUMI SEN 10, which is a model that I've been wanting to try for a while now. I actually never got my hands on a pair until now. So shout out to Adidas. I actually sent both of these pairs over by request. I was very interested in trying them out since I do like the Boston historically, and then this is kind of like a lighter, just a faster version, I guess, of the Boston. Now, I'm not a running shoe expert by any means. I like to take running shoes and try them casually to see if it's something that you could wear and feel good on feet for vacation or just walking around and whatnot. And this is just my opinion on how these things fit. But if you guys have more information for other people, leave a comment in the comment section. Always greatly appreciated. So this is kind of like one of those videos. If you've seen both of the models, they look kind of interesting to you guys like they did to myself. Like, which one would I buy and why? So I figured I'd go ahead and break them down. They are very similar looking, but they're also very different on feet. If you're looking for the most lightweight version, the fastest, snappiest on feet, the most breathable version, then the Adizero TAKUMI SEN 10 is definitely the better option. It's much lighter in hand and definitely a lot more breathable as well. And for those wondering about weight, these are 7.2 ounces, which is crazy lightweight. And then the Boston 12s are 9.5 ounces. So more than 2 ounces more than the TS 10s. I'm going to call these the TS 10s because the Kumse 10s, I don't know, I can't really say very well. As for the midsole technology in both of them, they do feature Lightstrike Pro. However, the TS 10 has full length Lightstrike Pro in the midsole, and the Boston 12 actually has a dual density foam setup where it has Lightstrike Pro in the forefoot and the top layer, and then it has Lightstrike 2.0 on the bottom layer in the heel, which is a lot firmer in hand and on feet than the Lightstrike Pro is. So you do get a nice dual foam setup in the Bostons, giving you a nice landing, have a little bit of springiness as well. But if you're looking for like more cushion feeling underfoot, actually for me, this one feels more cushion just because the Lightstrike's so much softer. Even though it's a smaller stack, you definitely feel like the responsiveness in this a little bit better, in my personal opinion. But the Boston is also very nice. You also do get the rods in the midfoot of the shoe as well, helping you with a little bit more forward propulsion on both of the shoes. So the Boston 12s cost $160 at retail. I would say that the fit is true to size. I got my normal 9.5 and that fits me just fine. They do have some colorways of this one available for under retail, I believe like 112-ish. So if you guys would like to buy these or the other pair, I will link them in the description of the video. If you guys do use my links, it does let Adidas know that you guys saw the video, and it gives me a little bit of a kickback, and it builds a little bit more brand strength with myself and Adidas, allowing me to create videos like this for you guys in the future. So greatly appreciate when you do that. But 160, and you can find them on sale. The TS10s are 180, so this is actually more of a premium product price-wise. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the best option for your feet, and there could be reasons why you would choose the Boston over the TS10. So let's go ahead and get into some of the descriptions about what they say. So the Boston 12 is a fast tempo training shoe with high performance technology. Boston Marathon is a race, and all the days it stays on your mind before the big one. The Adizero Boston 12s are built for mid to long distance running. They bring a race day feel to training with a propulsive feel that comes from the glass fiber infused ENERGYRODS 2.0, which helps limit energy loss underfoot. They're fast, but they do not come at the cost of durability. The midsole layers ultralight Lightstrike Pro with the new version of the durable Lightstrike 2.0 EVA. The midsole drop is 7 mm, the heel is 38 mm, the forefoot is 31. Does have a Continental Rubber outsole as well. So this is really like your trainer, your daily racer, and one that has more of a durable outsole and what. So out of the two, which one will have more longevity? It sounds like because of the Lightstrike 2.0, this is going to be more of a durable pair for your feet. Also, the traction is a little bit thicker than on the TS10. So durability-wise, this one might be a better option for some people. Now, as for the Adizero TAKUMI SEN 10 or the TS10, it says race day running shoes made for fast 10Ks. Chase your fastest 10K in our latest Adizero racing shoe built exclusively for speed. The Adizero TAKUMI SEN 10 has been designed with 2 layers of Lightstrike Pro cushioning combined with ENERGYRODS for stiff and snappy toe off as you transition from corners to straights. And it does say that this has a 7 mm drop, it's 34 in the heel, 27 in the forefoot. And it does feature Continental Rubber on the outsole as well, but it feels half as thick as that on the Boston, and that does help with the weight reduction of this shoe. So both of these shoes made for different purposes, so it really depends on your feet which is the one you prefer. On feet for me personally, from the casual, I like both of them. I mean, obviously I've tried the Bostons in the past. The 10 was the last one that I tried and it was really nice. From the casual, I love the dual density setup, but I actually prefer the Adizero TS10s. The main reason why I like this one a little bit better is just because it's so like light and snappy feeling. It just feels like an extension of your foot, if you will. It's not so soft on feet with the Lightstrike Pro that you feel like the fuel cell, like as an example, like the Rebel V4. Some people might find those just way too soft and squishy. This is not like those by any means. It's a lower stack of foam, feel lower to the ground, but there's a nice amount of cushioning there where you do feel something premium underfoot with the Lightstrike Pro, but that matched with the breathable upper upper, it makes it a really easy choice for myself. Right now it's starting to get really sunny out, so this is one of those shoes that I'm going to be happy to throw on my feet and have a lot of extra breathability as I'm walking around. Now there's one caveat to both of these shoes that for me is different. It's not something I'm used to, and that is the fact that the heels are so narrow in the back that you do feel a little bit wobbly because of that. At least I do, because I wear my shoes so casually, which is the part that changes everything for me. Because both of these shoes, for me, in order to actually wear these functionally, from the casual perspective, I have to lace them. They need to be a little bit more snug around the collar. Otherwise, I feel like just a little bit too wobbly left and right on the heels. However, when I do take the time to throw these on, lace them up properly, they just feel good. They don't feel like I'm gonna roll or anything like that in the heel because of the extra stability, obviously, that you gain from lacing your shoes. So wanted to throw that out there for those people wondering, like, yes, they are a little bit narrow, but they are actually very functional. You just have to be smart about it and lace your shoes like you're supposed to. I just have been on an anti-lacing spree for the last 10, 12 years of my life. So this is a shoe that could really change that for me if I decide to throw these on feet. I just have to lace them up and I'm good to go. So that's the only thing I would probably change about these if I personally could like redesign these to just fit more of a broader audience, is make the heel much wider so you don't feel like you can wobble left to right, because the Lightstrike Pro is amazing. Just have a little bit more width in the heel. Also, I know that this tongue style is fast. It's very thin, it's lightweight, it's fairly breathable as well with the minimalistic materials. However, normally I do like a little bit more of a padded tongue here. That's just a personal preference, and those two changes literally just change the shoe completely from what it is to what it could be, I guess, for somebody like myself. But some people aren't going to want those changes, and this is just my personal suggestion on how I could take these and casual them a little bit more, because then I wouldn't have to lace them with the extra width and then the additional structure on the tongue. I think that would be very helpful. I love the breathability of the upper, though. It's made very well. I love the reinforcement across the heel where you actually have the Adizero branding back here. I like that. I like the colorways also. They're very vibrant. Just the overall build quality of both shoes let me understand like why this has been the future of like Adidas running and not like the Adidas Ultra Boost line. Lightstrike Pro is the more premium super foam comparison to like Adidas Boost, which has been one of my favorite technologies since the Adidas Boost technology came out actually. But Lightstrike Pro is really, really good. The new Lightstrike 2.0, again, added durability, but it's a lot firmer on feet. I would say in hand it feels like a softer version of Adidas Bounce, but that's my 2 cents. So anyways, to recap, which one would I choose if I had a choice between two of them? I would choose the TS10s. The TAKUMI SEN 10s I think is better overall on feet for myself. It's lighter, it's snappier, just the overall breathability is great. If you need a racehorse shoe or something more durable and something that you want to last a lot longer, then I think that the Boston 12 will be a better choice for yourself. The Boston 10 does have a higher stack of foam on it. The collar height is a little bit higher as well, and they do weigh a little bit more also. But both of them I think are really nice offerings from Adidas, and I appreciate them for sending them over. If you guys would like to buy either of them, link in the description, take you directly over to Adidas website. Hopefully we find some of these on sale as soon as they have the TS10s on sale. I haven't seen any on sale yet, but as soon as we start seeing these, I'm going to definitely be posting these ones because I really like this shoe. In fact, this one made my top 10 summer sneakers video. If you guys have not seen that thus far, go check that one out. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and thank you again for stopping by and watching. Have a good rest of the day, and maybe subscribe and check back for some more content soon. All right, peace, guys.